I was a art department photographer on the TV series Youth and Consequences for YouTube Red. If you question that at all, here's this cute little badge I got that like verified me, and then these were featured all over the lockers at the school. They were little magnets, and since I worked in art department, they let me keep one. I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't seen the show. For this video, I'm going to talk about what I did on set, what set life was like, what the actors were like, all that jazz. And I want to just mention that I'm not here to spoil anything, expose anybody. I can't really expose anything because they already released the whole season. There's no point. We worked 12-hour shifts. So I'd start from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. We hung posters, we vandalized posters. YouTube actually sent us a cake our first day working. On the first day, I didn't know I was able to drink the water bottles that they offered out. I didn't know if the food was for the actors or if it was for the head honcho people. I got dehydrated and I got home. I opened my car door and I threw up all over the ground. I learned my lesson in the second day, and of course I'm holding a camera, but I thought, yeah, I can eat a crepe at the same time. The actors were super short. And I mean, I'm around 5'7", so I'm not like the tallest person in the world, but I felt so tall. I just felt like this Amazon woman compared to some of these actors. Anna Akana is 27 and she was playing an 18-year-old. Here I was, you know, in high school and I looked older than her. It felt really weird. I don't know. But they seemed really nice. I didn't really feel like they were rude at all. They also did their own thing. People on set were super scared to talk to them. My job on set was to take pictures with the actors and the extras for Farrah's bedroom walls. They aren't the best quality because it's supposed to look like a high schooler took them, so I mean, I apologize, but there was about 350 photos. The entire process was around 1,000 photos, so I had to narrow down quite a bit. That doesn't even count the ones that I shot and took. Anyway, it came to roughly around 350 photos. So that was my job on set, but when I wasn't doing that, they had me do all kinds of random weird stuff. They had me build a balloon tower. YouTube, please produce better balloon tower tutorials because I had no idea what I was doing and I was getting paid to do it. They started out with like 500 balloons for the auditorium scene. They had me take them and put them in sections, and then they didn't like them, and so I spent 4 hours rearranging them, but I did it. PAs were basically standby people for water, coffee. When you see on movie sets, if they're joking, like, give me a coffee, they're being serious because we stay up all night and work all day. If you ever see a movie scene where it's nighttime, odds are it's not 7:30 at night. That's probably like 4 or 3 in the morning, and they've stayed up shooting that same scene probably 6 or 7 times. So they have a window of opportunity with the actors there and the set producer there and the production designer there, set dressing, everybody at the same place. The departments are really tight-knit. There was one time when they were changing their location and they needed to quick pick up everything and run. So of course I'm getting paid to be there. I picked up a couple of chairs and started running, and one of the producers took me aside and he grabbed me and said, "Hey, don't do that. That's my guy's job. You're making my guys look bad." And I mean, it makes sense because he wanted his production staff to look good compared to the other departments. But if we're all getting paid, I only cried twice in the bathroom, but it's fine. I got over it. I got yelled at actually several times for being on set because I looked like I was one of the high school extras. I had multiple hairdressers come up and do this to me because they wanted to make sure that my hair looked great. It was like, I'm not in the show. Especially at 17 years old. I was one of the youngest on set by 4 or 5 years. All my coworkers had graduated film school and I hadn't even graduated high school. I'm really fortunate to have that opportunity, and I hope you guys enjoy the show. Again, I don't know why you're watching this if you haven't seen it, but another video? I don't really know.